This episode is brought to you by the RVA Podcast Network. Find more information at rvapodcast.org.
We do not own the rights to anything or any music that's heard during the duration of this podcast. Also, a lot of these shows will have explicit content. So if you are not a fan of any cursing or profanity, you may want to walk away, but that does not mean that every show will consist of such. Welcome to season 6 of The Pass, BT. Didn't think we'd get here, but here we are. Show going a bit of a different direction, as you may have noticed near the end of season 5. Sports is still a thing, but not as much. You'll get more information about what's going on in the tech world, what's going on in the music world. We actually have kind of gotten rid of Ass of the Week. Once in a while, you may get one here and there, but I still want to stick with the main gist of passing the message to you all. So take your time, but don't waste your time as you sit and enjoy a new season of The Pass with your host, BT. What's going on? What's good? How's everyone doing today? Episode 343 of The Pass is here. I am your host, BT, and this is probably going to be one of those non-typical podcasts that you would be normally like, oh, Brian's going to have topics. We're going to get into different things. Nah, this one going to be more laid back, more chill. So it's going to be more of a promo-based episode, but also to kind of give everyone some clarity and some confirmation that if you are trying to do something, do it. As you can read by the title, it's called Notary Talk, and I'll use the platform accordingly because a lot of people may see it on social media, but a lot of people may not. And I just want to be sure that I'm sharing information as I have it. I am officially now a notary public, so I am able to any documents that you have that require notary, just your main basic documents. I am that go-to person. So please, by all means, utilize the resource. And if you are someone that, and I'm sharing this also as a pay it forward to any of my friends who are notaries. If you are a notary and if you have that ability to notarize documents, please let others know, or please put yourself out there because there are a lot of people who need them done. Like I literally found that out today by posting my status, and someone like reached out to me. Couldn't have been 20 minutes after I shared that information. So we just got to utilize our resources. I'm laughing. You all aren't going to, I may, no, I'm not going to show it as the video or the image, but you won't be able to see it. But I had to kind of jimmy rig something real quick to like do my podcast the way I would normally do it, because I brought my Yeti, and y'all know I'm Yeti X all day long. And let's just say I left the cord at home for the Yeti to actually plug it into the computer. So I'm running into a dilemma. I'm like, oh no, I don't have no cord. I don't have no way of being able to get the information to be recorded. This is not going to be good. I found this one cord that I had in my bag, in my car, that I thought could work. And turns out that that cord specifically will not work with the Yeti, which totally fine, not a big deal. As I've been sharing with you all, I'm still on my digital journey. It's been a little laxed for, to say what I was saying, unforeseen reason. But I have within my case that I carry, I have quite a few accessories, and one of them happens to be an actual Bluetooth controller. With the Bluetooth controller comes a USB cable. It's a very small USB cable, but it's a USB cable that fits with my, that's similar to my Yeti. So I look at it, I said, let's give this a try. What's the least that can happen? I connected, and here we are. So I say all of that to say, utilize your resources, literally and figuratively. You never know what you may have that could be of benefit to what you're trying to do and or what you're trying to work on. And I say that with just utmost honesty and transparency. Since I am doing promo and I am working harder on business push, anyone who needs website or logo and or graphic design needs, please reach out. You can reach out to me at relyonbot or relyonbotllc@gmail.com. As I talk about or as shared during the podcast, you can reach out to me with any podcast questions at thepastbtpod@gmail.com. And yeah, we're definitely progressing towards better things. Oh, one more thing while I'm thinking about it. I have been doing a weekly newsletter for, I think we're up to week 18, I believe. And the last article I did, or the last newsletter that I wrote up, was about being laser focused, or just getting into that focused state of mind. And we'll unpack this real quick because it's relevant to talk about since we're at this point. About a week or so ago, I received a digital copy of my certificate for full stack or junior software developer. And it may not seem like a lot, but it's a lot. Because that does, to say without saying, that opens doors. I'm giving that information or sharing that because I want people to know. When everyone hears the show, they hear me talk about, when I was talking about the sports, you hear me get into tech, you hear me get into music, things of that nature. But I really don't explain who I am and tell a lot of people what I do. I'm not just saying it just because, but I am kind of the jack of all trades, knower of many, talents of none, not literally, but just more so I'm very well versed with what I'm capable of doing. If there's a need for a lot of the things that I provide, and I never realized the extent of that until really taking time to look at what I can bring to the forefront. I've not said this on the show, but I'll talk about this real quick. I am against the term and or phrase of bringing things to the table. I think that is a very, very uneventful myth. People saying I bring these things to the table, or I am the table, or I have the table, or whatever. I'm just not my thing, not my avenue. But hey, to each his own. But I do have a well-versed amount of qualities. I have quite a skill set, quite a palette that many people have pushed when I wasn't ready to push it. But in pushing it, it helped lead to things. Prime example is becoming a notary. Like, I'll be 100% honest with y'all. And this is that type of podcast, so we're going to let it rock. I really didn't have a plan or a discussion of this all happening. It literally just happened. And what I mean by that is, at the beginning of the year, on a few days into the new year, kind of like closing out last year, a friend of mine, she's been on the show. She actually was on the year in review for 2020. And she had talked to me about, becoming a notary, going for, becoming a loan signer, getting to that opportunity, because it's definitely something to really, make a worthwhile investment towards. I heard it and I was receptive to it and I was open to it, but I really wasn't pushing the envelope, like talking about it at the time. Then my boy reaches out to me, who I've been helping him with coaching. and we unpacked. We talked about different things. I'm not going to disclose too much personal because out of respect for him. He's actually been on the show as well. I'm working some stuff out to get him back on the show because we need to kind of go do like a double promo as well as just talk about life, because life for us both has been like evolving, and it's amazing because life evolves when you least expect it to. And what I mean by that is he talked to me about a month ago. It was literally about a month ago because it was on a Saturday that he called. We had our conversation, and somehow I brought up the topic about, becoming a notary as like a possible income source. And he's like, man, I got the document. I got the letter right here. I just need to fill it out. Or I need to just turn it in. He's like, he'd already paid for it. He just needed to submit it. And I'm just like, are you serious? So he didn't have his, like he already had his filled out, already sent the money off. He just needed to get it notarized and mailed off. Me, I was at the beginning stage where I needed to actually print it out. So I went ahead and I fill out the information, print mine off. And then I'm like, oh shoot, I need to find a notary. It's an interesting thing because since I've started the process of becoming a notary, I found more people who I personally know that are notaries. And I was like, wow, there's quite a few folks that I did not even realize were in the game, but hey, here we are. So I'm definitely appreciative of that. Fast forward, I reached out to somebody who I happen to remember was a notary, and she was able to get me set up. She actually did like a 2-for-1 where she was able to notarize my doc and then notarize my boy's document. We both rushed to send our information in because what we did was we sent it in, but we forgot that you have to actually send like a proof of payment along with it. So both of our letters got sent back like on the same day. Like everything was all so synchronous. It was wow. His got sent back to him the same day. Mine got sent back to me. And so I had to print off the actual receipt for the proving that I paid, send back in the document, and just wait. So then so time passes. I get an email saying that I had been approved to become a notary. Couldn't tell me nothing. This actually was last Monday. And so I'm sharing the email with everybody, but I'm also not talking about it too much like publicly yet. And he gets his letter via email. And so what I did was on Friday, I just happened to give the courts a call. The clerk said they had my letter. So they were like, all right, let's go ahead and let's make it happen. She didn't say that. In my head, it was let's make it happen. But the reality was she went ahead and gave me a date and time to come in to do it, which was actually I went in today. I went in this morning to get that done. So I was sworn in. The interesting part is my boy got his, and he did his, and he was like, you can come in any day, at any time. There's no specific like limitation. So he set it up for today. I was able to get my information, got to my car, took a picture. Before I could send him the picture and like process it good, I'm running around doing a couple errands. He sent me a text back and basically showed himself with his letter, with his certificate confirming that he got it. And I was just like, dang, man, it's so crazy because a month ago it was just a thought. And now here it is, it's like it's reality. So and I'm not just saying this is just a cliche because it's a real thing. Dreams really do come true. And I say it with that term or with that delivery because I think we sometimes don't understand like our ability or our power. I thinking about this with somebody the other day. I was telling them that, hey, something to read or check out is The Secret. It's about manifesting or just about belief. And she happened to find a video on Netflix. I was like, yeah, it's on Netflix. The day I told her that it was on Netflix, that was the last day they were showing it on Netflix. Luckily, it's on YouTube, so that's a plus, on her. I was able to send that to her and share that. But it's just amazing when you do things and when you're working on something, and it's like once you get the ball in motion or get things in movement of making it happen, the rest is up to you. The rest is all just the action and the effort of showing like, hey, I want this. And you show the world you want something, or you show life that you want something, you're gonna get what you need to get done. And I mean, I'm saying that from all aspects, not just on the on the worldly aspect, but even on the spiritual aspect. Like if you talk to God and you say, hey God, I'm trying to get X, Y, and Z done, and you're really consistent and giving the effort towards doing it, it'll happen. You just have to have faith and you have to believe, and you can't be selective in faith. Like it's even a wilder story because as we were going to my friend's house to get our documents notarized, my friend gets a call from his father who received a huge blessing. And when I put two and two together of where and how that all transpired and like circling around, I was like, if this ain't a small world, I don't know what is. But it's great when you see things happen, and it shows you that to not lose faith or not lose like sight of what your bigger goal is. So I know the title says Notary Talk, and I know I've talked a little bit about notary and notarizing, but if you're able, I'm definitely going to clean that up. If you're able and you have that opportunity to do so, by all means, go for your notary. It's literally for everything outside of the actual start, like outside of your supplies, it's less than $60. And when I say less than $60, at least for me, it was, I had to pay for the notary. And I'm saying this because like I said, I know I got no shame talking about it. Do I even want to know? It's about getting the notary. It's about getting the form for the notary. It's about getting your stamp, like a stamp for mailing, getting an envelope, then paying the $10 fee to actually get paying the $10 fee for once you arrive to the office. And in my case, I had to pay like maybe $2 to park, which and it's wild looking at it in hindsight. $2 to park was a lot better than paying like a astronomical amount for taking it out, because I almost took an Uber or a Lyft, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna just do it this way, and it worked out. So win-win. But yeah, it's just some productive things to get in store to making moves. A lot of people have asked me, and I don't mind talking about it because it's not a big deal. But my next chapter with this is to become a notary signing agent. It's going to require more work. And as I've put on my wallpaper and as I reminded people, job's not finished. So I'm definitely looking into that, seeing what that costs, what that looks like, how that's going to come together. So yeah, getting that and possibly doing loans. Like I want to. Oh, and I'm sorry. I do want to become. I am going to go back and do the e-notary, because the e-notary, you sign up. You sign up again, and you pay. It's the same process, $45. And now that I know more people who are notaries, I have quite a few people that I can go to and just like literally. I mean, and then you paying the $5 for getting your document notarized. Like, because you're looking at 45, the 5, then you look, that's 50. The 10, that's 60. It's under like $70 total, literally, for everything. And I mean, if you think about how much money you spend on so many other things, like it's a valuable resource to have. So yeah, that's kind of that on that. Didn't really want to hold y'all with too much today. Design wise, we're good. Still working up some mock-ups, getting a little more comfortable with Procreate, which has been fun. And just working harder on just trying to build and develop and become a better person. And that's really the message of the statement that I'm sharing with you all on this episode is like, if that opportunity comes for you to become a better you, take it, because it might not come again. And I really want y'all to hold on to that, because that is something that I didn't realize how important it was until really being put in a position to realize how important it is. So take with that, do what you will. And I hope everyone has an amazing Monday, has an amazing week. Look yourself in the mirror and say, good morning handsome, good morning beautiful, good morning gorgeous, whatever. And know that you are the best thing on this earth. And most of all, and it's a video. This might be something a little different, but y'all know how I do. I'm very unorthodox with how I do things. So I'm going to make this is going to be our ending for the podcast. So let me turn my volume up. Hopefully it's not going to be too loud.
Today's gonna be a good day. Gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be a good day. Gonna be a good day. Get the negativity out of my face. I want positivity in my space. Today's gonna be a good day. Gonna be a good day. I hope you have a good day. Have a good day. I hope you have a good day. Have a good day. Get the negativity out of your face. You want positivity in your space. I hope you have a good day. Have a good day. Now we gonna have a good day. Have a good day. I said we gonna have a good day. Have a good day. Get the negativity out of our face. We want positivity in our space. We gonna have a good day. Have a good day. Hey! Today's gonna be a good day.
So I really want people to truly find those things in those moments to have a good day, because a lot of people aren't having a good day. And I know that's very transparent from what was just said, but make the most of your day, because we live for quite a while, but our lives on this earth are nothing compared to the lifespan of the length of time this earth has been in motion. So just remember that. All right, y'all. I will catch y'all on the flip side. Y'all take it easy. Well, that was definitely a fun show. I hope you all learned something. I hope you all gained some information either about myself or about yourselves, because I know with the message that's passed along, it's usually meant to do a little bit of reflection, maybe some shadow work, not sure, all about your niche or lane. But I want to take time and utilize this section to share. Thank you to anyone who has taken time to listen to the show, to subscribe to the show, to leave any comment, to leave any feedback. If you want to leave any information, the pastbtpod@gmail.com. Podcasts are uploaded using Buzzsprout, probably one of my favorite platforms to be on. And to all my artists, if you know that you have a gift, share that gift with the rest of us, because we're waiting. Until next time, this is the Past signing out. Peace.